Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Teach Me Grandpa. Today we're going to learn how to vacuum. Now, you may think you know how to vacuum, but it's always great to learn a few new tips, especially if you want to impress your mom. First, let's go over the parts of the vacuum. And while we're doing this, we're going to make sure that it's unplugged so that we're being totally safe. Now, a vacuum does a lot of work. It cleans, and so it's going to get dirty itself. So we're going to learn what we need to do to keep this vacuum maintained. This vacuum has a tank or a place where all the dirt's going to go, and it also has a filter down below. We're going to show you what that is. First of all, we push a button on this particular model to release the canister or tank. And this, we're able to, in a very smooth, quick move, press a button and drop everything out. Okay. Now, emptying the canister will help us do the job a little bit better. The vacuum will run a little bit better. Also, most vacuums that have this kind of setup also have another filter here, and this helps it so that we will be able to breathe easier. Now, I would like to, on another time, actually rinse it out when I have enough time to let it dry first. But I'm just going to knock off the big chunks here, and then we'll get right to work. Okay? There we go. Put it back in there. That keeps the fine dust, the stuff that would make us sneeze, from going back out in the air. Let me put it back together again and snap it in place. Okay, some vacuums have a canister like this, and others have a bag. This one has a canister. You may have one or the other. Now, another thing you need to check on your vacuum cleaner, especially if it has a beater like this one does, check it for debris, things that have wrapped itself around. Maybe you got a piece of string wrapped around there, and it's keeping this, what we call a beater bar, from doing its job. As brushes that agitate the carpet, and then the suction, after the dirt's agitated, go in here and into the tank. This one looks pretty good, so we're going to go ahead and get to work of vacuuming. Now, in order to let your cord out, some models have the ability to just turn the handle like this and just pull off the whole thing all at once. Others, you have to unwind it a loop at a time. Now it's time to plug in the vacuum. Now when I vacuum, I like to hold the cord in my hand. That way I'm sure that I don't vacuum up my cord. Also, you'll notice that as I go back and forth, I'm going to overlap. But also, when I go forward, I'm going to draw the vacuum back in the same line that I just went forward in. That way, all the stuff that's been agitated will be sucked up into the canister. So we'll go forward and back in the same place. Then we'll go forward again, just moved over a little bit. That way, we overlap a little bit each time. And then what we'll do is we'll change direction and go back and forth this way. That way we have a good, clean job. Here we go. It's going to be a little bit loud. through, you'll see that there's quite a bit of stuff that we picked up. Lint and dirt and so forth. So your rugs will smell better, they'll look better, they'll feel better if you walk on them with bare feet, and it'll be much more sanitary. Now I want to demonstrate something here. This is important. It's always important to wrap up and put away your tools. Now with any cord that you have with an appliance, it's important that when you wrap it up that you don't do it too tight, because that puts strain in each corner here, each place where you're wrapping around here puts a lot of strain on it. So just wrap it as loosely as you can without allowing it to fall off the ends. And I like to do it crossways like this because on this particular appliance, this vacuum, the cord that has a little clip on it arrives at the right place so that you're able to, you don't have to tie a knot or anything. The clip will go right on the cord. So we're almost to the end, and here we go. I'll see how this ended here instead of up here on top or down here. This is perfect. And you'll just have to find out how it works on your vacuum. So now it's clipped on there and everything is compact. Nothing will fall off. So that's vacuuming. Now go impress your mom. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Teach Me Grandpa.